everyone. I just wanted to come through and speak on my topic of the Monday, and that's basically to talk a little bit about your anger and how we deal with it. We all have our unique ways of dealing with when we're upset. I, for instance, like to do some retail therapy. I think that's very important to my life. Being able to get something that makes me feel nice, makes me look nice, and readdress. Take a nap, or I've actually have a list of 100 things I do whenever I just feel like punching someone in the face. So that's the list I made to make a funny topic, and I actually shared that with a class. They helped me to think of a whole lot of reasons, or more so methods to, blowing off some steam. I can paint, blow bubbles, hang out with my niece. There are, dance, put on some music, many things that I can do. However, sometimes we're actually in a confrontation with somebody else, and we'll have to address them in a certain manner to alleviate the issue and make sure that we can continue to communicate with them in a healthy way. So, for instance, if you're in an office and someone disagrees with you or someone's treating you in an unacceptable way, there are some rules that I really do use to make sure that we take care of not to hurt each other's feelings and to stop the aggression as soon as it starts. One of the most important things is to keep your voice at a low, calm tone and make sure not to let their anger inflame you. Also, making sure not to curse or say anything that could be found a little aggressive, especially if you're at work. But if you're at home, it's even more important because those are the people you love, not the people you get paid to be around. Even if you say a couple of curse words, you don't know how they can take it. So make sure that you are not playing the blame game. So you do this, you always do that, you never do this. Always and never should never be in. Never say never. Never say always. Like, never take out the trash. Yes, I do. I took it out that one time. You'll never win that battle. So then you do have different ways of actually resolving it. For instance, you can come to a compromise where you both heard each other's points fully and you take the time to really elaborate on what each of you feel and what you're saying, and then you guys are like, you know what, I understand where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from. Let's go about it this way, and in the future we'll do this. Or agreeing to disagree. That is an important part, because some people think that if I'm working with you, or if I'm with you, then you have to agree with me all the time. But that's not possible. To have someone that agrees with you all the time, a yes man or a yes woman, it's really no fun. I mean, they don't challenge you, they don't help you to grow in that way, they don't tell you when you're wrong, and so they kind of feed into your narcissism, or it's just not good. So the other thing is, appreciate someone's point of view and perspective and their differences. If they feel this way, then in the future, make sure that you don't do that. You're trampling on who they are as a person or their feelings. So step back, review what they're saying, and see if maybe you could have went about it a different way. Because 9 times out of 10, you did something that was not good, was not 100% acceptable. So I'm sure you can learn and grow from this moment. Make sure to always allow space for both of you to talk and to know who's who. So some people, when they get angry, they want to just walk away from the situation. Don't talk to me because I will explode on you. And that's their healthy way of dealing with allowing time and space to cause them to calm down before they talk. You never want to say things you regret out of anger. Other people, like myself, guilty, I like to do a little retail therapy and step back for a second and just talk to somebody about it. So some people may be considered nags because they just want to continue, talk to everyone because they talk to think. So they speak to see who agrees with them and what they think and all these different viewpoints so that they can better understand the situation. So that is another kind of person that sometimes I could definitely be. So you have to know who your partner is, who you're dealing with, and how they deal with anger. And you have to deal with them in a way that is acceptable to them as they deal with it in a way that's acceptable to you. Because if you want someone who wants space and time and someone comes and nags you all the way, you'll back into a corner until you explode. and vice versa. You know, if someone is ignoring you, you might feel that they don't care. So make sure to understand that the way each of us deal with problems is going to be very individual and specific. So that's about all I have for you today. Shorten my video times a little, see if you guys like the more condensed versions. All right, take care.